Hi, everyone. My name is Mike, and sitting next to me, or sort of sitting next to me, is my older brother, Joel. Today, we are doing episode 6 of our podcast on our top 5 most anticipated movies of 2026. This can be movies that we are waiting to see throughout the entire rest of the year, or movies that have already come out and we just haven't seen them yet. So, on that note, Joel, go for it.
Okay, I want everybody to know, first of all, that I'm always right and Mike's always wrong. So that's number one. You get it?
Correct.
Number one.
So he thinks. Go ahead.
We're going to go in descending order, starting at number 5. My most anticipated movie of the year is Avengers Doomsday. Now, I didn't think the Avengers movies were masterpieces, but I thought they were incredibly strong for comic book movies. My favorite Marvel movies are the Captain America films. The Thor movies I basically hated. Everything else I can give or take, but Avengers Doomsday looks very interesting to me, and the last few Avengers movies the Avengers movies themselves are among the top Marvel films as far as I could see, in my opinion. I didn't think they were masterpieces, but I'm very much looking forward to 2 hours or 2.5 hours of pure entertainment. I'm a fan of the comic books. I've been reading the Avengers since issue number 4, and I've since caught up 1, 2, and 3. But the thing is, Avengers Doomsday has a lot of potential. I'm reading a lot of good stuff about it, and I'm looking forward to it. What say you?
What say you? I hope you have 4 better, okay? But what?
Never mind.
I hope you have 4 better. Anyways, I will say Avengers is in my top 5, but I will not disclose where it's at yet. My 5th, first off, the Avengers movies. I love the Avengers movies. I think they're probably the best in the series. I'm not a big fan of the Spider-Mans. I'm not a big fan of.
Me neither.
So I'm not really. Spider-Man is not even in my top 5 this year because I really don't care, but I will see it. But yeah, Avengers Doomsday, I have been looking forward to that as well. I do like the other Avenger movies that were made by the Russo brothers, but I'll get into that on my top 5. But I don't know how you're not a fan of the other Avenger movies.
I didn't say that, Mike. I said I like the other Avengers movies. I thought they were very good in terms of the Marvel universe.
They were amazing.
They weren't all amazing. They were good. They're very good. I give them 3.5 out of 4 or 3.5 out of 5. I liked them a lot.
Yeah,
I didn't think they were all-time masterpieces, as some other people are saying they are. I just didn't.
They are.
They're not.
Okay, we'll get into that later.
Like I said to everybody here at the beginning, I'm always right. Mike's always wrong. We go from there.
Just to let everybody know, Joel is bald and he has beady eyes. Okay, my number 5 is Disclosure Day. This is Steven Spielberg directing it. This is his first movie in 4 years since the ridiculously stupid The Fabelmans movie that came out in 2022, which I do believe you liked. And it was okay. It was terrible. It was terrible. Emily Blunt's in it. Josh O'Connor, who is becoming an A-lister in Hollywood now, is in it. He was in The Mastermind. I don't know if you've seen that one. He was in Knives Out, the new one. Colin Firth, Coleman Domingo, and Eve Hewson. You know who Eve Hewson is?
No idea.
She is Bono's daughter from U2, and she's great. So it's more or less it's a UFO themed movie, which I don't recall if Spielberg's ever done a UFO themed movie. So I'm really excited. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Okay, that was
Close Encounters.
40 years ago. All right, asshole. That's enough. But
asshole, yeah. Okay.
But I'm excited for this one. I'm curious how he's going to put a spin on the UFO drama and see where this one goes. But that's my number 5 of the year.
I'm still blown away that Steven Spielberg didn't really make any UFO movies, but that's a whole other thing.
I forgot.
You're not allowed to forget.
No.
You're not 60 yet. I'm 60.
Go ahead. No one's as old as you.
Number 4 for me is another science fiction movie. And by the way, I'm also looking forward to that film, just to put it out there. Number 4 for me is Dune Messiah. Now, here's the thing. Denis Villeneuve, I'm probably pronouncing his name incorrectly. I hope not.
Villeneuve.
Denis Villeneuve. I think I'm pronouncing it right, actually. I don't know. But here's the deal. He knocked the first 2 Dune films out of the park. I was a fan of David Lynch's Dune. I thought narratively it kind of sucked. But in terms of cinematography and technical achievement, it was very underrated in my opinion. But the book itself is insanely thick. I read it for the first time in high school. It took me about 7 or 8 tries because I had the glossary in the back for anybody that's a Dune aficionado out there.
Speaking of insanely thick, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Thank you. Runs in the family. The thing is that, to me, though, Dune Messiah, as much as I love the first two Dune films, I thought they were classics, actually. In terms of Frank Herbert's novels, Dune Messiah was the lesser of most of the series, as far as I'm concerned. The original Dune series by Frank Herbert, not by his son, not by Kevin Anderson. I apologize for that. I think it's Kevin Anderson. Now I'm confusing myself. Kevin Anderson
That's
and
the boy.
Brian
That's the boy.
Herbert.
You just
Brian
hit me up
Herbert.
on Steven Spielberg and Close Encounters of the Third Kind. You can't even get the Dune thing right.
Yeah,
All right, go ahead.
Brian Herbert and Kevin Anderson. But no, Frank Herbert's original books, to me, were just outstanding. The original Dune, obviously, was the best. But Dune Messiah, to me, is the equivalent of Return of the Jedi from the original Star Wars trilogy. It wasn't as good as its predecessor. Yeah. I'm very much looking forward to it. That's my number 4 film, and I'm sticking to it.
Not even in my top 10. But
well,
I just found that Dune movies fair, like Blade Runner, the new version fair. I know I'm in the minority, but I don't really care. It's just the way I feel. I never even gave it a passing thought. I can't stand Zendaya, and I don't know. I'll see it, I'll watch it, and I'll be like, okay, I'm done, and then I move on.
You'll be doing the producers a favor.
What?
The studios will really give you a lot of credit for seeing it, for taking the time out from your busy life and seeing the movie.
Damn skippy hippie. My number 4 is Werewolf by I just forgot his name. Robert Eggers. Is that who it is? It's Werwulf. It comes out on Christmas. It's about a werewolf, who tortures a countryside. I have seen coming attractions to this. I don't like watching coming attractions for everyone that knows me, but I love his directing style. The Lighthouse I thought was great. Nosferatu, which you hated, which I absolutely loved, is phenomenal. And who's in it? I think it's Aaron Taylor Johnson, Willem Dafoe, and Lily Rose Depp, who starred in Nosferatu, are in it. I have been looking forward to this movie for the longest time, and I just found out today it's coming out on Christmas. So I am super excited for this. I think his style of directing is so unique. It's atmospheric. It's chilling.
It's methodical.
It is methodical, but he's
and
very.
Nosferatu was a little too methodical for me. It was way too slow.
Okay, but good for you. But the way he directs his movies is, and it's mostly horror movies that he does, and they're fascinating to me. I am so.
Which was your favorite?
What?
Which was your favorite?
Nosferatu. I mean, he's done The Lighthouse, he's done The Witch, he's done The Northern, he's done. I forgot what else he's done. He hasn't done that much. He's relatively new in the past, maybe 15 years. But this movie, I'm so stoked. What?
What's it called? The Witch or Witchers?
The Witch.
The Witch. That's what I thought.
He's done The Witch. He's done The Northern. He's done Lighthouse.
Real low memory today, I see.
Both his attack for 59.
Steven Spielberg didn't make a UFO movie ever.
Shut the fuck up. But I am seriously looking forward to this one, and I'm hoping it doesn't disappoint. Your turn.
All right. So my third choice, I'm actually more scared about it, for lack of a better word, The Mandalorian and Grogu. I'm a longtime Star Wars fan. Now, when we all saw Star Wars for the first time, we all being me, Mike, Neil, our producer, my mother, Nettie, and my late father, Richard, when the end credits came on, they all left the theater. My legs were numb. I couldn't move from my seat. I had to watch every last little bit of that those end credits.
There's a joke here somewhere.
And then 2 weeks later, I saw it again 5 times in one day in a movie theater. But the thing is this.
Oh, sorry.
It's always good seeing a Star Wars movie on the big screen, but I'm so 50-50 in terms of what Disney has done to the franchise. We hear this all the time. The TV series suck, or this sucks, or Solo sucks, or whatever. I wasn't that big a fan, and I'm not that big a fan of the Mandalorian TV series, with the exception of the end of season 2 where Luke Skywalker made his appearance. I cried. R2-D2 came out. I cried harder. I'm not kidding. I'm not joking. I'm totally serious.
He's 62. Just want to let everybody out there.
I saw it when I was like 59 and whenever it came out. But the thing is, I'm nervous about it. I'm anxious about it. I'm not losing sleep over it, but I am looking forward to The Mandalorian and Grogu because it is the first Star Wars big screen film in several years. So,
and what happens if it disappoints? You're going to start crying again?
I may.
You're going to start blubbering?
What the fuck was that? Do you need urgent care?
The old blubbering. I don't even have Star Wars listed on my list. I saw it. walked right past it when I saw it. I'll see it, but I just didn't even put it
Again,
on
the
my list.
studio thanks you.
Then the studio will thank me again. My number 3 is Toy Story 5. That comes out June 19th, a week after Disclosure Day. It's just a little different story. It's updated electronics and how the old regime of Buzz and Woody against the new electronics and how they're going to fare with each other. Toy Story.
You see Woody over my shoulder? Is it in the frame?
Yeah, I see a Woody over your shoulder. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, it's to my left. I see it. You're right. But all the same cast of characters: Tom Hanks, Tim Allen, Keanu Reeves, Annie Potts. Everybody's all the originals are in there except for Don Rickles and I forgot Mrs. Potato Head's name. I drawn a blank.
John Rickles may come back with AI one of these years.
Exactly. I'm sure he will. But I am geared up for Toy Story 5. It's going to be a very interesting summer. There's a lot of good movies coming out, so that is my number 3. And Andrew Stanton is behind that too. He's done a lot of Disney and Pixar movies, like Becoming Dory. What is it? Finding Dory, Bug's Life. He's done a lot of those, so I'm excited for him and behind this movie. He co-directed it with somebody named McKenna Harris. I'm not sure who she is.
Well, son of a bitch, Mikey, I forgot about Toy Story 5. And I have a Woody over my shoulder.
Well, good for you. The Woody's got to be somewhere with you. All right, go ahead.
I'm trying to think if I recall Toy Story 5 was coming out, would it have been in my top 5? It would have replaced Avengers Doomsday. So there you go.
Holy shit! For what? Why?
Because I love the Toy Story movies. I just forgot it was coming out.
Wow.
I tell you, man, it kicks.
Oof, okay.
All right, my number 2. Neil actually had to remind. Neil's our producer, ladies and gentlemen. He's our third brother. He's my second brother.
They know who they are.
There are 3 brothers. Okay. I had The Social Network in there, the sequel.
Yeah, I thought about that.
But Neil said, no Michael. And I'm like, that's right. Michael Jackson movie comes out in a couple of months.
Next month.
Here's the thing. Paris Jackson.
Couple of weeks.
You're right. Paris Jackson read an early version of the script. She said it was sanitized. Here's the thing. I'm a big Michael Jackson fan in terms of his music. I've been a big Michael Jackson fan in terms of his music for years and years now. Mike, you know who some of my friends are. Actors and directors who have worked very closely with Michael Jackson.
Don't brag.
No, I'm not bragging at all. I'm not mentioning names. But the thing is, they all think he's innocent, whether he is or not. They all think he is, for whatever that's worth. We've had these conversations. My point is that if it is sanitized, it's a disgrace. It needs to address all the issues. It needs to address his rise. It needs to address his fall. If it doesn't, it's going to be another half-assed Hollywood biopic.
They probably won't do that, just the way Hollywood is right now.
Yeah, welcome Bohemian Rhapsody, which I absolutely hated.
No,
this is directed by Antoine Fuqua, who's a very talented director, and he's done a lot of good stuff. And I'm very curious about Michael. Again, I'm nervous about it. I'm apprehensive about it, but I'm very much looking forward to it. And I got to tell you, the trailers, man, his cousin or his nephew.
I think it's his nephew.
What a likeness. Oh, my God. So I'm looking forward to it. That's my number 2.
It's maybe in my top 10. Jennifer, my wife, is excited to see it. We'll go.
Married?
So they say. But it's been in my top 10, but I'll see it eventually. My number 2 is The Odyssey, Christopher Nolan's new movie. This guy can't do any wrong, Christopher Nolan. He's Oppenheimer. He's like
I'll address that in a minute.
Good. It's just this movie is going to remind me, and I'm hoping it reminds me of the 1970s, like the Seventh Voyage of Sinbad movies. There's some other ones.
It's not. It's the Odyssey. The Odyssey.
Because they're going to meet up with Cyclops, and they're going to meet up with a bunch of other Greek monsters, and this is what it all reminds me of. Jason and the Argonauts ish, and all the.
So you want that old feeling back, but this has nothing to do with any of that.
I'm hoping it does, because from what I see,
I'm telling you, it doesn't.
Well, I'm hoping it has something, because they're going to meet up with like all these other creatures, and we'll see what happens. I'm just saying, those are the movies that we grew up with watching, and I loved it, and I'm hoping that this doesn't disappoint. But it's also Christopher Nolan, so I don't think it can disappoint. I love Nolan and anything he does. So he touches it. It's good for me.
What does he touch?
No, Oppenheimer was fantastic. Batman
Oppenheimer was
movie.
great, and it was about 40 minutes too long.
Oh, please.
Oppenheimer
What?
was a good
Please.
40 minutes too long. It was a great
Coming from the
movie
guy
in
who wants
terms
Toy
of
Story 5 over Avengers, but I'm sorry, what?
that's right. In terms of how it was made and everything, it was brilliant. The acting was great. It deserved the nominations and the awards it received. But the thing is, it was slow as molasses in parts
It
because
was
it went
slow as
on 40
molasses.
minutes too long. When I thought the movie ended and went on another 40 minutes, I was snoring.
Okay, so, well, you snore
In terms
anyways.
of the
We're getting
Batman
off
films
topic.
he's done, I have the same feeling about the Batman films in terms of Inception. I liked Inception.
Inception was
I'd be
good.
in the minority there,
Oh,
but I'm not a big Christopher Nolan fan.
okay.
All right, my number one. You have any guesses?
I don't. Oh, maybe. Maybe.
What?
Digger?
Nope.
Tom Cruise's movie?
Tom Cruise's movie. No.
Tom Cruise is in Digger.
Yeah, I know.
That comes
What
out.
is it? No. Not
There's
even
no. I don't know
remotely
the plot
close.
to that. I don't know. You threw me off with Avengers.
Well,
So.
I'll send you this much because a lot of people aren't really fully aware of who I'm about to speak to if they haven't watched Indian cinema.
Oh, oh,
I'm addicted to Bollywood, ladies and gentlemen. I'm addicted to Indian cinema in its entirety. And Shah Rukh Khan is my favorite international actor. And according to any number of financial estimates, Tom Cruise and Shah Rukh Khan are the two biggest money-making actors in history in terms of their films.
I'm
Shah
sorry.
Rukh Khan is known as a Badshah of Bollywood, and he has a movie out called King that's coming out also on Christmas Day. Look, the
Why the hell
trailer,
would I know this? When you say, can you guess my number one? Why would I know this?
because you know I'm into Indian cinema. That's why I thought you'd know. Look, here's the thing. Shah Rukh
Okay.
Khan's my favorite actor. He's the only actor that could actually make me smile whenever he appears on screen.
That's
Juwan
because
was
you're
my
coming in
favorite
your
movie of
pants.
2025. What was that?
That's because you're coming in your pants too much. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
And Christopher Nolan touched you somewhere? The thing is, I hear laughing in the background. I have people in the background outside the door.
Sorry.
The trailer is a little over the top and cynical for me. It looks like violence for violence's sake, but it's a Shah Rukh Khan movie, and I got to see Shah Rukh Khan movies on the first day. So that's my first choice, King. Again, I have reservations in terms of the way it looks and in terms of the coming attractions, but I'm going to be there on the first day. And
it'll be on Netflix a week later.
for all of my, no, Netflix is, I think, it may be one of the sponsors, maybe one of the financiers. But the thing is,
It's a joke.
for all my American Westerner friends out there, give this stuff a shot. I became addicted to Indian cinema watching RRR, and it's just taken off from there. So, Mike, what's your number one movie of the year that you're looking forward to?
My number one is your number 5, Avengers Doomsday. That movie also comes out December 18th, and that is a week before Werewolf. And I am. There's really no plot. There is a plot. Everybody teams up against Doctor Doom, but there's really no like. What's this movie about? Give me a blurb. Give me something. I know. I talk with my hands. It's more, it's directed by the Russo brothers, and everybody combines, the Wakandans, Fantastic Four, the New Avengers, Old Avengers, the Thunderbolts, and they're all teaming up against Doctor Doom. From what I'm reading, and the plot is unknown, but I am super excited for this one. I've loved all the Avenger movies. Winter Soldier was great. The Russos did that. Joe and Anthony Russo, they directed.
Winter Soldier was actually my favorite Marvel movie.
I know. Infinity War, Endgame. I am so geared up for this movie. It's a shame that I got to wait till December, and I can't. And I'm trying to figure out. I was saying to myself, why are they waiting till the end of the year to do this? But then I realized there's a lot of good summer run movies that are coming out with Toy Story and Disclosure Day and all these other things. And I think they just don't want it to. The Odyssey comes out in July. And I don't think they want it to interfere because, of course, they want this movie to be number one. But, this is the movie I've been geared up for a lot, for a long time.
Look, Doctor Doom is one of my favorite villains in the comics.
It's going to be weird seeing Robert Downey as Doctor Doom. It's going to be
weird.
weird.
It may not.
Look, it might not. It's just weird because he played Iron Man, and everybody's like, oh, shit, But
where the Avengers movies, in my opinion, were good, not classic, but good, is that they balanced the humor and the action well.
Mm-hmm.
The Thor movies went over the top with the humor, and they fell flat for me. Captain America films are like I was watching James Bond, and Winter Soldier was fantastic. If it could keep the flavor of some of the original, some of the Avengers Infinity Wars, if they could keep the flavor of that, Mix it a little with Black Panther. Mix it a little with the Captain America
It's got
films.
everything. It's got every suit.
No, I know it has everything, but the thing is, I'm talking about tone of the movie.
We'll see. We'll see where it goes. I just want people to know before you start to say anything else is that Joel and I did not compare lists beforehand. So everything that we put up here has been a surprise for us. That's the way we wanted to do this. So if people are going to say, "Oh, you guys, set this up," we never set it up.
I want everybody to know that Steven Spielberg's first UFO movie is coming out.
Shut the fuck up.
Because Steven Spielberg
one mistake and holds it against you, just like as we were kids.
The reason I'm getting on you on that is that's one of my favorite movies of all time. So I had to get on you.
Whatever. Go make your potatoes.
You didn't like Close Encounters?
It was I did, but not as much as you. There are some. I have some. What do you call it? Notable mentions. Michael was like. I just put a few in there. Like Michael was in my, was in there. Digger with Tom Cruise. I've been reading about Digger, and they're saying that some of these critics are like, this is going to be Cruise's year. He's going to win the Oscar for this movie. I'm like, I really want to see this when I believe it. There is a new Resident Evil movie that I'm looking forward to. I know you're not a big fan of them, but I always look forward to those. There's a Mummy movie coming out in a couple of weeks. The one I'm really looking forward to, which was on my list until it was knocked off, was what?
I thought you were going to say The Mummy with Brendan Fraser is one you were really looking forward to.
No, they're re-releasing that, by the way. The one I'm really looking forward to is The Death of Robin Hood with Hugh Jackman. I think that comes out in June or July. Yeah, look at the smirk.
Here's the thing.
When I talk about movies with him.
Most of what we cover today are studio films. If not everything we cover today is a studio film. In terms of independents, they come out and they surprise me throughout the year. So I'm sure there are going to be a bunch of independents that come out. They'll surprise us all. But in terms of what we have now, those are your top five. These are my top five. Mm-hmm. Mike's wrong. I'm right. Spielberg never made a UFO film. He and so forth and so on. It's called Third Degree, folks. But Mike, why don't you wrap it up?
And Joel's number one is an Indian movie. Good luck with that. Okay.
Wait, back up. Durandar just became the fourth highest. The Revenge just became the fourth highest grossing film in the history of Indian cinema, and it set records in North America. So when you say good luck with that, I was before my time, boy. Easy.
Anyways, I have a Twitter handle. It's called @FilmReviewByMe. If you guys want to follow me there and hit me up with any questions. Also, if you want to hit the like and subscribe button, and please put some comments on here. We'd love to know what you guys think about our top five. If you think we're crazy, let us know. If you think we're right, let us know, even though Joel's always wrong. And hit us up. Let us know.
That's familiar.
All right. What do you got to say, you beady-eyed bastard? Go ahead.
What do I got? What I forgot to show, and I forgot to do it again, goddammit, because we were doing this one, is I got Child's Play underwear, Chucky underwear from my wife, Barbara, for Hanukkah. And it would have been the perfect thing to show on the Slasher Films one last week. Oh. And I didn't. But outside of the Chucky underwear, which are probably never going to wear.
The thought of you in wearing
those. I'm a collector. I'm going to keep it in the original packaging, but I should have showed it up front last week. So maybe next week I'll show my Chucky underwear to everybody.
Please don't scare the audience. We want these people to come back and hit the like button. We don't want to see you in your fucking underwear. Gross.
Wrap it up. We're growing every week. Thank you for watching. Like Mike said, let's comment, subscribe, like, be honest.
And let everybody know that Joel's wrong.
And Steven Spielberg never made a UFO movie in his life.
Thanks,
Signing
everyone.
out.
Take care.
Next week. We're looking at airing these every Wednesday, just so you know.
All right. Take care, guys. Thanks.